Hello, and welcome back to another video on the Viking Gacha channel. In this video, I just quickly want to go over what the free-to-play income will be for gems and how many pulls you will get a month approximately on average. Now, to go over these numbers, I'm going to use the Excess Network Master Sheet income tab here. And I do believe their math is quite correct, so I don't need to do it myself as well. I was going to, but as they already did it, I'm just going to credit their work and borrow those numbers, which I again do believe to be quite correct. So going by the numbers, you will get around 10,000 gems on average a month. Of course, that is not counting any extra income you get from events or other one-off events that happen in the game. Just the base income you get from being at a decent rank in PvP and being just like a decent rank overall with any sort of variable gem income in the game. So 10,000 on average, which will equate to 66.6 pulls, which is a bit wonka, on average per month, just from the free daily gem income. Now, of course, I would say you should expect at least one event going on every month. Like, I can't imagine they would skip a whole month of having no event. And in events, right, you should be able to get some extra gems. Of course, events will vary, but, you know, you should be able to probably expect to get, you know, at least 5 pulls worth, or no, I mean probably like at least 10 pulls worth each event, right? I can't imagine you will not get less than 10 pulls every event. That would be very odd. I mean, in this event, we've gotten more than that already. We have gotten like, let's see, probably like 5 pulls in gems with the missions and the stages. And yeah, of course, we also got like some pulls here in terms of the normal pulls and premium pulls for clearing. That's another like 5, 10. So we're probably like up to 15 or maybe like around 20 pulls we're getting from this event in total, give or take. So if we conservatively level that down again, let's say that each event will give like at least on average 15 pulls. I think that is very fair. We'll just round that down to about like then 80 or so pulls a month just from that. And I will also be counting the free summon you get every day here in the normal recruit. That is 30 extra summons you get a month, which on average will be close to a 1 3-star pull every month on average, just going by the rates, almost anyway. So that is going to be about 110 summons every month at that point. And of course, the free summon every day, as well as the normal tickets, do count towards your mileage, right? Because it is universal. And as this now carries over, it means you can start saving up pities, multiple pities even if you want to, towards characters that might come in the future if you're not interested in pulling on the banners that are currently in the game. Now, so then, after being at 110 pulls at around this point in time, counting in the monthly gem income and counting in what I would say is a very low level expectancy of at least one event a month that gives on average at least 15 pulls, which again I would say is a fairly conservative estimate, and that the actual income will probably be a decent bit higher than that, maybe 10-20 pulls higher than that number. I would say is more likely than not, but again conservative, 110 pulls. Then of course not counting any other special events here, and not counting being in a really high PvP league, that'll probably be your monthly income, which will mean you can get to pity easily within 2 months. And the banners here do run for about 2 weeks on average. So if they get a new character in the game every 2 weeks, I'm not sure if they're going to do a new character every 2 weeks for the foreseeable future, but since the game is quite new, I assume they will put out a new character every 2 weeks for at least the first months, right? At that point, they might do rerun banners and having breaks for new characters in between, as many gachas do. But if we just go by the 2-ish week banner length for each character, and that there will be a new character for the foreseeable future, you can get basically every 4th character for free just with normal free-to-play income, and that is having a guaranteed pity. Again, of course, that does not count you actually pulling the character on a banner, which is also quite likely. That is just counting the actual pity, which means you'll be 100% guaranteed that character. I mean, of course, by the averages and with the now higher gacha rates, you should be able to pull at least another banner character on the way, at least. maybe multiple, as you work towards that pity. But again, we're just talking about the guaranteed you will get this character with the pity in that time. So at least one pity extra, which is one guaranteed free character, and most likely one of the write-up characters along the way as you do go towards that pity, which is great. And within 2 months time frame, that is quite fair, quite good. Most gachas do not give a pity in less time than 2 months. Many, of course, can take 2, 3, 4 months, even 5, 6 months for a pity in the worst games. But yeah, and again, that is counting average gem income, right? That's not counting, for example, if you have like really high PvP rank. Of course, I'm not expecting like you'd be top 1, of course, getting a 10 pull every week. But I mean, I would say for the ones that are like more into PvP and have built like a really PvP heavy team, getting to like Diamond 1 or like Master is very doable. Maybe, let's say you're like a really high PvP player and you really like PvP and you grind PvP every day, and you're like in the Master 1 area, like high Masters, getting like 5 pulls, right? Then of course you'll be getting like another 10-ish pulls every month just from being that higher rank. But again, you know, it will depend on how much you're grinding certain aspects of the game. So yeah, but conservatively, 110 pulls I would say at least every month on average, not counting any other events and stuff that might happen. For example, now we have like of course the daily training, which I do believe is not permanent, right? This is also out of the game, but here of course you get another 20, which would be another like 4 pulls a month, right? If they do keep these coming back into the game. And then of course any other things here as well. Here's like another, well, this is like a permanent event I suppose, but it's new to the game as of this new last update, which is 20 extra pulls, right? Of course I assume that some of these things are just because the game is new, and they won't just keep releasing more of these special things along the way, but they'll probably just keep adding in some login rewards, login events, stuff like that, along any other event as well. So I would say 110 to 130 pulls a month is very decent expectancy of how many you will actually get. Meaning within 2 months, easily, you will have a pity accrued in this game, which is good. I'm happy with that, very happy with that. And that is something that I hope you also do look quite fondly of. And again, I do just love the change that the mileage carries over indefinitely, meaning that you can basically save your pity, even multiple pities. Like, technically, you can have like 1,000 in the pity, having 5 pities saved up, and a sale for like one character you really, really, really want, and like 6-star them immediately. I mean, that you're able to do that in this game, I think is unparalleled. Like, I do not know of any other gachas in recent memory, or in my memory at all, that has a system just like this. So on that point, it's good. It's good. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. That being said, that'll be the end of this gem income. How many pulls do you actually get per month? How long does it take to get a pity in this game as of this new update and the mileage and rate changes? That being said, if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, and so you can be updated for new gacha content from me on a daily basis, as I do produce videos every single day, at least, mostly. Anyhow though, I will see you all in the next Outerplane gacha video. Have a good day.